I'd like to make a motion, thank you. I move to approve resolution number R15-43, approving the adoption of the final budget of the town of Oro Valley for the fiscal year 2015-16, and further move to approve the town of Oro Valley's 15-year capital improvement plan for FY 2015-16 through FY 2029 with some provisions. And I've written these down to make sure that I cover all the points, and it won't take 45 minutes, it'll take 2. This is my 5th budget as a council member, and frankly, I had things to say about the budget long before I even thought of running for council. I want to explain a couple of the things about this budget and my concern for it. First, I don't like everything in the budget. I dislike paying for gasoline to fuel the vehicles for DIS, parks, and water. Public safety is okay since they have to patrol and get to traffic incidents. I dislike paying for relocating water mains for LaChoy and Tangerine Road improvements that we are also waiting for. I'm sure they could go around our existing mains somehow. I don't know why we have to pay our bond debt for the water company we owned. The new backhoe in our CIP budget, well, I just don't know about that either. There are probably a few other items I could mention that are less ridiculous and even true other than those I just did. But in the spirit of what is good as a whole for Oro Valley, I will probably support the budget. I don't have the luxury of making a statement by voting no for the items I don't like and mentioned. The people of Oro Valley are not served by stopping the services they receive with a no vote because of some single issue. I've listened to the no votes on the budget before and watched as the dissenters have been touted by some as being of the people, but it isn't true. The truth is that no vote is a vote against the lifestyle and services that are expected by our citizens. The very quality of life that we enjoy here in Oro Valley today, the roads, the water, the very reasons people want to live here. The reasons businesses are locating here and even expanding. Even the reasons you and I live here, no means no to the Children's Museum, no to the preservation of Steam Pump Ranch. I challenge my esteemed council members to consider their intended vote of no, as they have indicated during their support of the non-support of the tentative budget, and vote to show that their interest in protecting that we have and continue their interest in providing the quality of services we deliver to our community. You don't have to like everything in the budget, and you can and should make that clear as I have. But you need to look at the bigger picture and support it. That is what governance and compromise is about. The very things we touted during the LaChoy GPA, remember Sam Zinkin's quote, "In a negotiation, not everyone gets everything they want." I don't know if I've changed any minds with this statement, as I'm not and probably never will be a motivational speaker. Go ahead and vote no as you've indicated you will. No worries, make your statements, and even as you count on the often maligned majority to continue to carry the water for continuing the prosperity and services you receive, along with our community as a whole and expects and deserves. But be aware that by a no vote, you have been outed as not looking at the full scope of what is good for the citizens of Oro Valley. With that, Mr. Mayor, I would like the honor of moving to approve the recommended manager's budget for the upcoming fiscal year with the removal of the $425,000 funding of Steam Pump Ranch and having the funds transferred to the general fund contingency, and further the removal of the purchase of the backhoe purchase, a little redundant, of $125,000 with those funds to remain in the highway fund. In the interest of cooperation, if I can secure a better than 4-3 vote on the budget, I'll gladly entertain a friendly amendment since we're all very interested in Steam Pump Ranch, and I would love to put it back in there. But if it's going to be 4-3, my motion stands.